The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Glendale. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Let's go.
Here's Young now to throw right away. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go, set.
We'll try and run it with Brooks. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Panther first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Pushed out to his right. Now he'll run it. And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. And here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Strike, check, strike.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Hey, go Beard. 52.
Little play action with Young. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Murray now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Second down, Murray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry for James Conner. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. To the pylon. He's pinned. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. He'll manage only a couple. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
Here's Young to throw. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 18 on the pitching catch. It's a Carolina first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Starling Thomas is there on the tackle. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
On play action, Young. Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. That's Legette. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17.
Ready up.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brooks. He'll get this forward, no middle. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This one caught by DJ Chark. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they've got it with first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. To throw again is Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34, here's second and 4. Murray going to hand this to Benson. He'll get him behind the blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nick Scott up from the secondary for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A gain there of 15. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Brown. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Derek Brown. He's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a second consecutive play.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
The Arizona field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
That one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 4 at 14-10.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And no chance to turn and go. That's one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here we go, set. Clock 40. Ready.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Matt Wilson. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. On the return, it's Dort. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 41-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover, they keep the ball. So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now it's Horn. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Lead get in motion.
38. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes a pay.
They'll try it again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Young. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Panthers are going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go forward on 4th.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Field. Black. Strike. Check. Strike. Ready.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That one taken in. Panarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. For McMillan, career touchdown #1 for the 1st-round pick from Arizona.
The kick is good.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
To return is Greg Gordon. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Murray now off the bootleg. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 3rd down, Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and
a throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go.
On play action, Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Young. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On the ready.
3rd and long.
Blue stretch, come on.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coach.
Play action. Murray moving outside the pocket. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On first down is Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Josh Sweat getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but just the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gains.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Play action now. It's Murray. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. Pass brought in by Clark. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll take this one in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Throwing again is Murray. They'll try to do it with the screen. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on first down. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes, and nobody's even watching.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Here we go.
The motion man is Sanders.
95.
A A toss, and here's Brooks. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's got it at about the 8. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's fourth down. They'll go. Young. That is hard. Xavier Legette. Touchdown. Panthers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Panthers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
Here we go. 60 red.
On the ground, here's Etienne. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Got it?
From the 29, here's second and 8.
Let's go. Set.
On second down, it's Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and 5.
Come on. Ready.
To throw is Young. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's second and 9. The carry here for Etienne. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Strike 2.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Plus, to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Murray now to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Arizona will take its 1st timeout. Clock will stop. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go. 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
The motion man is Sanders. Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This kick is perfect. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. He'll throw on 1st down with Murray. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Now 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.